find my way.
Hey, what's up, FedBam? How you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Esther, MsTopacJay. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, make sure you click that red button down below and turn it to gray, and make sure you thumbs up this video if you like it, because I think you are gonna like it. And be sure to make sure your notification is turned on so that way you don't miss out on any single video from me. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a comparison of the Real Technique face sponge to the Shop Miss A Wonder Blender, and I'm also going to be doing a comparison of the Beauty Blender to the Shop Miss A Wonder Blender as well. I know it's a lot, but I just wanted to include everything in this video. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. So if you're interested in that, be sure to keep on watching this video. And if you haven't seen my Shop Miss A brushes review, be sure to go and check that out. Okay, without rambling on too much, let's just jump straight into it. All right, so first of all, let's talk about the Beauty Blender / the Wonder Blender by Shop Miss A. So this is the actual Beauty Blender. This is what it looks like when it's not damped. I've had this for about a year, I think. And this is the Wonder Blender by Shop Miss A. It's not damped either. This is the size, and literally, like, straight up looking at it, the Wonder Blender is a little bit bigger than the actual Beauty Blender, as you guys can see. Can you guys see what I'm saying? And there's also another Wonder Blender that's different in texture. This one is softer than this Wonder Blender right here. So this is the Purple Charity Wonder Blender. This is the one that they donated 55 cents to charity. And by the way, in case you don't know, these Wonder Blenders by Shop Miss A retail for $1 US, and the pink one retails for $1.55. Okay, and the actual Beauty Blender retails for $20 US, and it's 30 Australian dollars here in Australia. For those who don't know, yeah, it's expensive, this thing, but it's really good, you know. So this is the Real Technique Miracle Sponge, and this is the Shop Miss A Beveled sponge, not damped as well. Once again, the Shop Miss A sponge is bigger than the Real Technique sponge. The Real Technique sponge costs $6 US, and it is $13.59 in Australia in Priceline, but I generally buy mine from highherb.com, and you can buy it for way cheaper, about $8 or something. It depends on where you buy it. You can buy it for way cheaper, even on Amazon and all that. And the Shop Miss A sponge retails for $1, as we said, you know. Here's the sixth one, also the Beveled, that looks like the Real Technique sponge. It's a, like, I don't know if you can see, it's a pink color, blush pink, very bright pink color. That's why you can't really see. It's kind of like the purple on my head, but pink. It's bubbling a bit. This is the Real Technique one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, it's big. Meanwhile, the Real Technique is still very small. Look at this. Whoa, girl, do you see this? They show you the big tin and then they show you the small tin. Which one will you go for? The big tin, especially for your face. Let's do the Beauty Blender. All right, this is it without the water in it. This is as big as it gets. Now, let's see the Shop Miss A one. The water is kind of bubbling like there's soap in it, but I don't think there's soap in it. Girl! Beauty Blender, who? Real Technique, not Real Technique. Shop Miss A just came for you, Beauty Blender. Look at this. You know, I was saying the Wonder Blender was bigger than the Beauty Blender before it was damped. Now it's way bigger than the Beauty Blender after it's been damped. Do you see this? There's the size. Do you see this? They feel the same. No, the Beauty Blender is a little bit thicker. It feels thicker than the Wonder Blender, but this one still has some thickness to it as well. You know, density? Yeah, but this one feels a little bit more. They feel about the same, but this one feels more softer than this does, but they still have similar density to it. Why am I talking so quietly? I'm trying to figure it out. There's not much difference, y'all. Literally, there's not much difference, I'm telling you. Oh, it's like a stress ball. Hip hop ray, yo. So I'm going to use the Beauty Blender to apply the foundation on one side of my face, and then I'm going to use the Shop Miss A Studio Wonder Blender to apply the foundation on the other side of my face, just so we can see the comparison. Okay, so let's just go straight in with the Beauty Blender first, because I'm very used to the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender does apply foundation really nice and seamlessly. It applies concealer very seamlessly as well. It applies powder, everything, you name it. Okay, eyeliner very seamlessly. It's very easy to use, and I really do like the size size, but now that I'm seeing the size of the Shop Miss A Wonder Blender, now I'm like, beauty blender who? But let's just go ahead and use this, okay? And it's very, very durable, even though it's kind of starting to separate a little bit, kind of like someone bit it. But I have had it for about a year, and I've washed it so many times. I've even put it in hot water, everything. I think I actually even washed it in a washing machine recently, because I did an experiment recently where I washed my brushes in the washing machine. I didn't film it or whatever, and it worked. And I was like, I don't know what the thumbnail will be for this video. I'm very confused. See how quickly that applied? Oh, I love the beauty blender. I hardly use the booty. Let's use it today. The booty of the beauty blender. I'll get your mind out of the gutter, okay? And I'm not gonna cover under my eye too much, because we're still gonna go under my eye with a concealer. Okay, there we go. By the way, this foundation is more of a light to medium coverage, so don't expect to have a full coverage. It's not because of the beauty blender or anything, it's because of the foundation itself. Okay, one side is applied. Beauty blender, beautiful, always does a good job, always. So now let's go into the other side with the Shop Miss A Wonder Blender. Woo, we have contact. Okay, this feels soft as well. It feels the same as the beauty blender, literally, but because of the size of this one, I feel like it's covering more areas. You see how quickly that I feel like this one covered more areas. Literally, beauty blender, you've been sleeping, honey, because okay, Miss A is coming for you, honey, or Area Studio, wherever it is. Yes. Okay, let's use the butt now. Oh my gosh, the bounce of this one is even softer. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Literally. Oh my god. Beauty blender, I'm so sorry, but girl, boy, wherever you are, like girls, beauty blender. Whoa. This is whoa. So the application on both sides is the same. Both products are wonderful, but the fact that this is $1 and it is literally it's doing let me say it has a 95% similarity, you know, like it's so similar, and this one is bigger. Oh my gosh, amazing, amazing. There's not a lot of difference between these two products. $1, $20, take your pick. Wow, wow, wow. Once again, because I already know how the Real Technique sponge feels like, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the sponge to blend out the concealer and the contour on this side of my face. So I'm gonna use this tip to blend out the concealer, and I'm going to use the flat edge to blend out the contour, as I generally do. And this one does feel soft. I really, to be honest with you guys, I really do love these Real Techniques face sponges, except for, you know, let's put aside the fact that it breaks apart like a ninny, you know, let's put that aside. I really love this, and I loved it and love it to the point where actually, like, after I bought my first one, I went ahead and I ordered like 3 more, and then I found the face and body sponge and I ordered like 2 of this. Like literally, I absolutely love how soft it is, how easy it is to use. It just bounces on your skin as well. It doesn't really feel like you're literally like beating your face, and it applies the product really nice and seamlessly as well. No matter how thick or not thick or liquid the product is, it blends out really easily, just like the beauty blender. But the beauty blend but the beauty blender is a little bit better in terms of like density and whatnot, but this really does a good job. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to compare to this one when we're blending, you know, when I'm blending this side out, you know. Yeah. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Oh, look at that, literally. And then I like to use the very edge of the sponge itself to blend the contour on the side of my nose, to kind of give that precision. Like, I'm really good at bending things my way, you know. There we go. Now we're gonna blend the under eye. Yes, Lord, for the rest of my days. So now we're going into the, I keep forgetting the name, the Shop Miss A Studio Wonder Blender. Okay, so this one doesn't feel as soft. That's why they kind of like a con for me. This one actually feels like the beauty blender. The texture of this one, the Miss A Studio Wonder Blender, feels like the texture of the beauty blender, the actual original beauty blender. That's interesting. I was expecting it to feel like the Real Technique. I was expecting to feel like the Real Technique Miracle Sponge. That's probably my fault. they obviously they didn't advertise these things to be the dupe for any of these brands or whatever. So yeah, if you're going with that thought, you're not going to get the same feeling that you get from the Real Technique Miracle Complexion Sponge in this one, because this one feels a bit more dense. Okay. Whoa, because this one is a little bit bigger, it's blending my contour outside of the area where I want to contour. So I need to pinch it. Okay. I keep saying okay. Yeah, this one is not as soft. And I don't know if you guys can hear the bounce. Hold on. Can you guys hear the bounce compared to this bounce? It's too big. That's what he said. But it feels really gentle. Ooh, I just realized, I think this one was supposed to be the dupe for the Miracle Complexion Sponge, guys. The really pink one, the Purple Charity Wonder Blender. Yeah. Ooh, I messed up. Oh. The Real Technique is a little bit bigger, but literally. Okay, I'm gonna wet this and I'm gonna apply a little bit more concealer under my eye, and then we're gonna do the true test. It's bigger than the Real Technique Miracle Complexion Sponge, you know what I mean, when it's damped. It's gonna get dirty. Why do I have to? The texture is weird. It's this one, the texture is literally like a sponge. Do you hear that? It's very soft. Very, very soft. The texture is a bit weird and it's kind of like slippery, which is interesting compared to this one. It's different in texture, you know what I mean? This one really does feel like a sponge, you know, this your dishwashing sponge, that's what it feels like, but way softer, you know. I don't know, it feels different to the Real Technique. Let me see how this is, you know, gonna blend out contour. Let's just put a little bit there and just see. Okay, really nice. But guys, the texture, it feels really weird and it's not really absorbing the product. Okay. Let's just go ahead and use it to apply the powder. So I'm grabbing the Real Technique sponge once again because I know what this feels like on my face and I'm using the pointy edge. I'm just gonna use it to apply the powder and then I'm gonna dab it in as I go, you know, not really bake or whatever. This is what I generally do. I just apply it and I keep dabbing it until it disappears. There we go. Now let's do that on the other side. Scrub the powder. Okay. Picks up the same amount of products the Real Technique Miracle Sponge picked up as well. And it looks like it doesn't want to, the product just sits on top of the sponge. Do you see that? Like literally it just sits on top of it. That is interesting. Okay, honestly guys, I feel like the Real Technique side appears more smoother than this side appears. And I think it's mainly because the product is just like, I don't know, sitting on top of the sponge. It's a little weird. Do you hear the bounce difference? The difference in the bounce? This one feels, this one is, All right, babe, so here we are. I really like the ShopMsTopacJay Wonder Blender. You guys know, and I think I already mentioned in this video that I really do love the Beauty Blender, and I never really thought I would find something that's even like remotely close to the Beauty Blender because it just really feels nice. It applies products really nice. The functionality, the durability, everything about this Beauty Blender is it's really nice. And to me, I've always felt like, okay, it was really worth the money. Okay, like literally I really love it. But honestly, since I used this one today, oh my god, it's very close. They're very close. I wouldn't say they're the exact same because honestly, just touching it right now, it feels a little bit different, but it's not like distinctively different, you know. So there's still like, as I keep saying, it's about 95% to 98% similarity, literally, I'm telling you, you know. So if you don't have the Beauty Blender and you're thinking, oh, I would really get that and I really want it, but it's so expensive. If you do get this one, the $1 ShopMsTopacJay Wonder Blender, you will literally be getting 95 to 98% functionality that the Beauty Blender has. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Did I just speak correct English? I think I did. Did I? Yes, I did. And this one as well, the beveled, you know, the shape one. As I said, like, you know, when I finally realized that, whoa, this is not supposed to be like similar to the Real Technique Miracle Complexion sponge. And I finally got my act together. Literally, the texture of this one is like the same texture that's, you know, it's like the same texture of the original Beauty Blender itself. If you like a beauty sponge, a face sponge, or a beauty sponge, Beauty Blender, Wonder Blender, whatever you may call it, okay, that's of this shape, and you still kind of want that Beauty Blender feel to it, I would recommend this one, you know, because literally, like, there's very like 95 to 98% similarity between this sponge or this blender to this Beauty Blender. You know, this is gonna be very confusing, but yeah, Shopee was like, Beauty Blender, I'm coming for you, and they came very close. Literally, like, they're only about 5 minutes walk away from Beauty Blender store, I'm telling you. Now, going to the, you know, actual sponges, okay, the one that I finally, like, you know, got the hang of and really, like, you know, yeah, you already know. And as I mentioned to you guys earlier, I really love the Real Technique Miracle Complexion sponge. Like, literally, just give me a whole Pyrex bowl full of this sponge and I would love you for more than a year. I literally would, you know. Like, you know how the Beauty Blender and the Wonder Blender has like 95 to 90% similarity? This one I would say is about 70% compared to the Real Technique Miracle Complexion sponge. Because of the texture, it would take me a little bit of getting used to. I just feel like kind of sits there on my face when I'm trying to blend things out. Meanwhile, this one just blends things out seamlessly. But I do like the fact that it doesn't soak up product that much, you know. Actually, it doesn't soak up product at all. Like, literally, the foundation that I applied is still sitting right there, like right there, but this one has already gone in and spread out. Do you know what I mean? But then when it comes to applying the products on my face, it doesn't really like blend things seamlessly for me. So it depends on what you're looking for, you know what I mean? But honestly, I think I'll be picking up my Real Technique sponge more than I will pick up the Wonder Blender. What do you guys think of all these sponges? Have you guys bought any of them before? Let me know in the comment section down below, okay? That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this really long guys video. I hope it's not too long for you guys, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and as always, whatever doing, to love yourself and shop wisely, okay? And I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye-bye.
But I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me.